Hey Garage Golfers, Roland and Gilbert here at the PGA Merchandise Show 2025, and we're back at the SimBooth with Danik. How you doing, Danik?
Hi, how's it going, man?
Good seeing you again, man.
Yes.
We were here last year. Really cool design. So we're standing here in the SimBooth too, right?
Yes.
And we're going to talk a little bit about your launch monitor, which is the Idra2.
Yes.
Is that correct? Okay.
Yes.
And then we'll talk a little bit more about what we're standing in and then kind of walk us through. So tell us a little bit more about what we're looking at here.
Yeah, exactly. So right now we're in the SimBooth Kit 2. Essentially, we've got a couple of divisions. We do the technology under GolfFin. We do just the enclosures under SimBooth, and then here we've got the SimBooth Kit, which is a mix of both of them together.
Right.
Exactly.
So we got the projector, the launch monitor, the whole package that we're standing in here essentially. Okay, cool. And we'll probably walk through this a little bit. I want to show some of the cool technology that you guys have. We have what, GS Pro behind us?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So your Idra2, let's talk about that first.
Yeah.
It works with third-party software like GS Pro, obviously.
Yes, exactly.
Do you have your own integrated software as well, or how does that work with your launch monitor right now?
No, we work with, well, mostly with GS Pro.
Okay.
It's good. We were able to really integrate a lot of unique features into the software.
Nice.
So we're really, we focus more with GS Pro. We also offer E6.
Okay.
It's an option as well, and we'll have Apex as well.
Nice.
But for now, really, we push with GS Pro because of all the unique features that we integrated in.
Probably the most, if not, one of the most popular options out there. So that's really good.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about one of the cool things I want to show Gilbert. We'll probably hit some shots here as we talk. So I'll kind of move out of the way and Gilbert will hit some shots. But I want to show how when you move the ball in here, how that affects what you see on GS Pro, which is unique to you guys, right?
Exactly.
All right, so let's walk through that a bit.
If you back it up towards your feet more, so you'll see the screen will center. So anywhere you go on the mat, you're always going to be centered with the screen. So that's a cool feature. Just you're always centered when you're hitting. You've got like the visual. It's a good feature to have. You get more comfortable with the exactly. So
we got a little par 3 here.
Yeah.
And Gilbert's not warm, so we're not worried about his shot and what he's doing. We just want to kind of show the software a little bit.
Oh, not bad. Pretty good.
Not bad
Pretty
at all.
good.
I think the first shot I hit last year, I hit it right into the wall over there. So that's much better than what I did.
So here you'll see the post shot appear.
Yeah.
So it'll disappear. You can choose how many seconds you want it to appear. So if you're like playing, maybe you want it for 3-4 seconds. And if you're practicing, you want to check your data after each shot, you can leave it on for longer. So if I go back, that's one of the unique features we added into GS Pro. They have all their data in tiles on the side, but it's good to have a video to visualize your club path. You've got your ball impact, the position where you hit it on the club. So here we can see, if I pause it, it was hit on the toe a little bit. So you can see there clearly that it's going to hit on the toe. So if I pause it and bring it back.
So that's built in right into the launch monitor on the Idra2, right?
Exactly. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then we can see it on camera, I believe, but it's mounted to the frame here of the SimBooth. So that's an easy transition for people that have tall ceilings, whatever it may be. And then you have like an aluminum extrusion or something coming out where the projector's mounted.
Exactly.
So you can either decide to do it this route or mount it from your ceiling if you want to.
Exactly. We offer both options. The projector that we offer with it is compatible, obviously, with the beam, but also compatible with the ceiling. You can mount it a little bit further back. Just so you're more comfortable. The hitting zone is quite big, so if you want to get away from the projector, you can hit a little bit further when you're left-handed.
What's our hitting zone roughly on this one?
32 inches wide.
Okay.
So the whole mat in width, and then you've got 17 inches in depth. So you've got you can use...
The width works well for tighter spaces.
Exactly.
Where you have righty and lefty that want to hit in one space. That's
exactly.
Really nice. Okay.
Exactly. And then you've got the integrated light as well.
Right, so you don't see that here as much because it's pretty bright here. Yeah. But you got a light that's shining down right here on the floor automatically. Like in mine, I use a spotlight from Amazon or something and shoot it down. You wouldn't need that with this particular launch monitor, so that's really cool. And then you have the ability to obviously swing, and then let's say we don't have that width that we need, even in a space this width, which is how wide is this floor, roughly? 14 feet, roughly?
This one is 12 feet, 4 inches.
So a lot of people at 12 feet cannot accommodate a righty and a lefty, but because we have this whole entire mat, you can literally line the driver up there and swing.
Here.
Right.
To there,
Yeah, and then essentially, have the ability to swing from both the right hand and left hand in less width because of the Idra2, which is a really cool feature. So, all right, cool. So it obviously reads it instantly. There was no delay when Gilbert hit the shot. We got a lot of cool features. Is there anything else that we didn't cover with GS Pro that's unique to you guys?
We've got also for commercial facilities, we integrated a settings menu in there.
Okay.
So if I click here on the Idra logo and go into settings with the pin, I'm able to program all of my settings for my facility. Let's say I have 6 bays.
Right.
Well, I want all my bays to have all the same settings, but with GS Pro, if you go into the GS Pro software to program your settings, each sim can be different because someone can program one before they're round and it'll stay like that. And then another sim will be different, the elevation will be different, the pins placement. But if you're running leagues, if you're running a golf center, then you want all your sims to be on the same settings.
Got it.
You still want the customers to be able to change the settings how he wants, but then you want, after the round, you want the settings to go back to the original default settings. So that's what we did with that.
Okay. So you can set this up for people that are wanting to do multiple bays in a commercial space. This works well.
Exactly.
So this one here, the SimBooth 2 and the SimBooth 1 are really meant more for residential typically.
Yeah.
And this, one of the things we talked about last time was this whole thing gets shipped to you like in a freight shipment, and it pieces together. And all this whole thing is connected to each other somehow with this platform.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So we've got the floor, it's 6 panels, bolts and nuts to put it together. It comes together very easily.
Okay.
As you can see, you can't really see that it's joints, it's different panels. It's very, it's a clean floor, and then it's all flush as well. So if you're putting, you get a true roll.
All the way to the screen.
Exactly. And then the structure itself, same thing, bolts and nuts. If you're able to flip it, if you've got a high ceiling, you assemble the structure on the floor. Once it's assembled, then you flip it up.
Okay.
And then you can do the floor after. And then the screen, Velcro screen, very easy to put together.
So if you wanted to replace the screen over time, how would you have to take this thing apart, or just the screen, take it off?
Just the screen.
Okay.
Just the screen, Velcro. It takes about a minute to take down the screen, and then putting it back together, about 10 to 15 minutes.
Now with your packages, do they all come with the same screen, or are there different levels of quality of screen as well?
Same screen for all of our sims. It's a 2-layer screen. It's very durable.
Have you guys done some testing for durability, like to see how long, what would an average life expectancy be or something, you know?
Yeah.
Or is that something we're still, you know, it's just a good durable screen overall? So.
For commercial facility, residential, it's hard to say because you don't know how many shots he's gonna hit. So like it varies, but commercial facility that runs 8 hours a day or something like that, about 1.5 to 2 years to change.
Okay.
And then hitting mat, about a year, depending on how much. Yeah. Because you've got a big hitting zone, so if you take the whole hitting zone, then it'll last longer, obviously.
Now, if you do need to replace your customer, you need to replace the hitting mat or the screen, you sell those parts individually on your website? Okay.
Yes.
All right, gotcha. And what, for a SimBooth 2, for example, this would be the larger of your SimBooths for residential.
Yes.
Right? What would we be looking at for a kit that would come with what we see here, projector, everything, kind of what we see here at the show?
Yeah, in terms of pricing?
Price, yeah.
Yeah. So the SimBooth Kit 2, which is projector, enclosure, technology, you're looking at $15,695.
Okay.
And then all you're missing is a PC for, you can find a decent PC for $1,500, touchscreen for $500, and then you're in business. You've got a very good quality kit, full kit for like something between $18,000 and $19,000.
Well, I mean, we piece together stuff for people all the time with what we do, and it's right on par with what we see for good quality setups. But again, you're not hitting off a mat onto turf below it. You're hitting off one level floor, which is really nice. What do you think about it, Gilbert?
Oh, no, it felt great. I like the reaction that you get off the screen pretty quickly.
Yeah, the bounce back.
And I do like to be able to move this around because, you know, we do have a lot of left-handers in the family, so it's for us not to be able to have to move something over where they could just come and jump on and play right away.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, we're going to hopefully be doing some testing for it out in the future with you guys. So keep an eye out for that on the channel. And anything we didn't cover today, Danik?
I think we've got it covered. I mean, SimBooth 1 and 2, like we talked about, more residential. SimBooth 2 has been, we've got some in golf courses and some facilities. SimBooth 3 and 4 can be residential as well.
Right,
but
just a little bit more involved.
More, I mean, you need a professional install team and all that, but I mean, you need the space.
Right. Because your 4 also has a curved screen.
Curved screen, exactly. Yeah.
And we'll have some more information. If you guys have any questions on it, reach out to me at roland@mygaragegolf.com. Danik, appreciate your time, man.
Thanks so much.
We look forward to showing you more SimBooth stuff here at Garage Golf. Till the next time, as always, keep on golfing. We'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks again.